Hey everyone, it's February 24th, 2019 at 11:40 a.m. and this is my first fan video of the year. Happy New Year. And that being said, I present you with one of my post-Fanimation acquisitions. Model is AC552AL, and the ceiling fan was manufactured by Aircool in June of 1987, and it was sold predominantly at Stanbaugh's Home Centers, aka the Stanbaugh Thompson Company, but they've been since long gone, long defunct, and like the Aircool you see in the background that I did in another video, they were sold simultaneously in the same display, so it couldn't look better myself. So this is very reminiscent of the Stanbaugh's display, and the fan came just as you see it, and I acquired it in September of last year off Facebook Marketplace. I saw the ad, and it was featured with different globes. You know, the guy just wanted to update it over the years, the seller, mind you, and just kind of freshen up the appearance. But he bought it brand new at Stanbaugh's in 1987, and you know, it's only had one owner, the original owner. So, and this is a very unique fan, and it's basically designed to be the poor man's Casablanca Zephyr, albeit with some unique, intricate features. And we're going to show the canopy, zoom in on that. A lot of the Aircools in my childhood had that canopy. And there's the sideband. It is a lighted housing fan. And there's the vent pattern. It's got GE vents, just like you'd find on a Casablanca Zephyr. And pretzel or tulip-shaped blade arms, like you find most Victorians. And notice in lieu of cane, it's lucite glass. The blades are translucent in the middle of it. I'll show you the top of it right there if you can see it. Like that. And you can see a little bit of the tag. It has that gold tag, very common of Aircools from this era. And there's the reverse switch. And like I said, I remember seeing this fan on display at Stanbaugh's in the 80s. I can just picture it. And when I saw this marketplace listing, it immediately reminded me of that, and I said, I just have to get it. So, and the seller took good care of it, and also picked up a Newtone Sea Island simultaneously, not from the same seller, but you know, someone from the same region. So I took a little you know, mini road trip, if you will. The wind out there is howling, not caused by any of the fans I have in the background, so it's all very natural. But I was telling you about the unique features earlier. Let's show some of them. That's the bottom light. And the light kit is very reminiscent of a Casablanca K4S. If I show that to you, I can zoom in a little bit on that. K4S. But it mounts differently. As you can see, it mounts to the side. It screws into the side of the switch housing, or the nose, rather than the bottom that you find on a Casablanca. Get another shot of it. Okay. There's the uplight, or the top light rather. I mean, the GE vents and the lighted housing, that screams 1980s. That just screams it. See a little pinstripe on the housing. Get another pole. All lights are illuminated. Look at that. That looks awesome. And the see, the bottom glows have pinstripes on both the top and the bottom. You see that? They're nice little I guess you could call them bell-shaped globes, but they're really hard to find. I don't really find too many of those. Turn them off. And now let's rev up the fan, first on low. It's got a little bit of a hum to it, but most air cools from that era were notorious for that. That's running, I like how it's running, you know, on the same speed simultaneously with the air cool in the background. It's cousin, another major childhood fan of mine. And we're going to bump it up one notch to medium. Might need to replace the capacitor in it, but I'm standing back here. I'm feeling a chill from it. Feel a little bit of an airflow on. It's just on medium, but let's try it on high. And it runs so poised as well, and it's on high. Wow, this is a well-balanced fan. It was well taken care of. Possibly like hung in the guy's dining room, I want to say. Like I know the blue one in the back was hung in a dining room because I got it off Craigslist like 4 years ago. No, it was 3 years ago I got that. Losing track of time here. But anyway. This thing is a real wind machine. Let's try with all the lights on. See how it looks in operation. Wow. That looks totally awesome. Another 80s expression, but wouldn't fit better with any other fan. Okay. Lights out. And we'll power it down. Do the spin down. The bearings are really good on this fan. Like the only flaw it has would be the capacitor, but it's easy to find replacement parts for these air-cool fans, depending on how rare the model is. Got a really long spin down time, and I'm not doing a spin down race like I normally would, but there's a natural wind again. Yeah, it's got some awesome bearings. Fan ceased operation, but before I conclude, I'll show you some of the updates in my display. The air cool is still here, and no, that is not the same original that you would recognize in the background from my other videos. I did not record it yet. That is a overseas original that I acquired from another collector back in 2014, I think it was, 2015. My memory is a little bit shoddy right now, but it was a good fan, and It had never been introduced to electricity nor oil. Need I say more? There's an antique brass Casablanca Delta 2. I put in my Casablanca corner. And right here is another fan that was never introduced to electricity. It was a new in the box Litex Signet Deluxe flush mount, made in like circa 1987. I can't really remember the exact date, but I got it from fellow collector Brian Peterson on trade, and those were not the blades that came with it. But Brian, thank you again for this fan, and you will see it in another video. So gave a little sneak preview there. So anyway, back to our featured fan, the Childhood Air-Cool, sold at Stan Baugh's. I'm lucky to have it. I'm definitely holding on to this one. So anyways, this concludes our broadcast day. Thank you for watching. More to come.